Yes, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe to the channel. We got a review of the 4/7s today. And the 4/7s is the name that Wargaming gave to the big bundle currently in the store. And that bundle comprises the M6A2E1, the T23E3, the Russian Su-122-44, and this little tank, a fan favorite, the Type 62. And to be honest, I didn't quite plan a review on these tanks. In fact, I didn't really plan a review on the bundle at all. I mean, there's also the Locust and T127 bundle in the store. We have a T26 Independence in the store with the with camouflage and everything. I didn't really plan on doing these, but some people asked me in the comments of videos. They asked me on Instagram. They asked me on Facebook, and then Desam, who's driving the Type 62 Dragon here, dropped a very nice replay of the tank while driving on the new Hellas map with the Type 62 Dragon in platoon with another Dragon. So then I thought, well, why don't I just get the T23E3 out of the garage, dust it off, get it out of the mothballs, and see if I can do a useful game in it too. And I had a useful game in it, and after that I had a really nice game in it. So you get to watch me play in this video again. It's really nice. It's really nice, showing slightly new free gameplay. Desem is taking it very slowly because you see they have scouted, they have pushed up a little bit, and they have already figured out that Reds are flanking the other way. They're just driving in circles, trying to catch each other. That's what happens sometimes on these new maps. One team pushes a flank and then the other team pushes the other flank, and you're basically chasing each other's asses. It works very well. But Desem had a good game, and as said, I didn't really plan a review on these tanks because there have been people stating, "Oh, you're going on full sales mode, and why are you doing this? You're such a sellout to wargaming." Well, truth is, review videos like this one, they get watched quite well, and there's often people ask me, "Can you please review this or that tank?" Because I'm looking at it in the shop, and it's asking me, buy me, please, use your gold, send more money to Wargaming. So, if subscribers ask me to review a tank, and I can get some good footage on it, then I'm more than happy to oblige, provided I have the time and I get some good games. So that's why I decided to do this one. There was also a guy who asked me on the Discord channel how to get into your videos. Well, if there's a tech tree tank new in the game, or if there's a premium tank in the store, if you can get me a really good game in it, then you can get into videos. And Desem did just that. He sent a game on the Discord server and said, "Martin, this one might be useful. Very good Type 62 platoon video. Useful for a review." As said, the bundles, there's 4 of them. You have the 4/7s, and then you have a regular Su-122-44, T23E3, and an M6A2E1 bundle. You can't get this tank, the Dragon, you can't get that one in a single tank bundle. You have to buy it in the big bundle of the 4/7s. And it's a bit annoying that you only get the Type 62, you don't get the Dragon camouflage with it. That's a bit of a, I don't know, a bit of a bummer, to be honest. But this is a fan favorite. People like this tank. This was the go-to tank to train your light tank crew skills when it was originally released, because before that you could only drive the Crusader. The Leopard wasn't even in the game, the tier 5 German Leopard. But the Type 62 was the first high tier, as in 7 or up, light tank in the game. And this is a really good one. You also have the Su-122-44, which is a T44 chassis with a 122mm gun slapped on top. Lowish penetration, 400 alpha, bit of a top tier brawler, but bottom tier not so much, and that's a solid tank. You have the M6A2E1, which is an American hull-down tank destroyer with a really good frontal armor for his tier, not so much maybe again as bottom tier. And as said in an earlier video, aluminium foil, reinforced side armor. It is a hull-down tank. You have to get it hull-down. It doesn't pack the big punch that the Expert does, but that's a good one too. And these are, they are at a discount if you look at them from the perspective of the regular Tech 3 version premium tank. It's all plain vanilla, just a tank, garage slot, nothing added to it. So we're gonna hop into the store after this one. And as you can see, Descent did a really nice game. First class, Top Gun, high caliber as well. A Pools Medal, crucial contribution, that's a nice one. And some lovely credits earned as well. And Derb Daddy rolling around too. This is what a good platoon of Type 62 drivers can do if they are given free reign. So let's now take a little look at the bundles that are in the store. You can see I have all these tanks. And this one, I like this one the most. So that's one it's not in a single bundle. Obviously the SU-122-40 for the M6A2E1 and the T23E3 are, because they are regular Tech 3 premium tanks as well. But you can't get the Type 62 in a regular bundle. This one, however, is the 4.7s bundle, also known as 28. M6, T23, SU-122, Type 62, all in one bundle with garage slots and an eye with some epic avatar. No equipment yet on these tanks. No extra gold premium tanks, just a flat out regular premium tank bundle. Which is a plus, and well, it's a bit of a drawback as well. Because you don't get premium time, but then again I have enough premium time and I have enough of these certificates. But look at the value, 22 euros. You will then look at the price value for this bundle, 24.99, 8,500 gold. That is the price of a regular Tier 8 Tech 3 premium tank with 1,000 gold extra. So for about the price of one Tier 8 premium tank, you get 4 7s, which is good value for money. The regular ones, the T23E3 and the M6, the T23E3 costing 8 euros. In terms of gold, that would be just under 3k. Let's put it at that position. And I think the price for a Tech 3 tank is like, what? 3,500, something like that. It is good value for money. The big bundle is the best, that's for sure. But these are not bad at all, but they don't come with extra gold or premium time. So you have to take that into account. So, all in all, if you're looking at the tanks, I would have loved to see the Type 62 as a regular single tank plus garage slot bundle. But alas, it is not to be. Of the tanks that you can get, they completely vary in playstyle. And I decided to whip out this one from the garage because I like medium tanks and it's an old one, but the playstyle hasn't changed. I have an old one on the SU-122-44 and the M6A2E1, just very situational and a boring tank to play basically. Get it hull down. Bounce shots on the frontal armor of the hull and the turret. And the rest, yeah, you have to stay hull down and just wait it out. This tank, however, the T23E3, we had a little chat on the community contributors Discord, and Rolling Swarm basically said, well, this tank, it is soft as a ripe banana. And I concur, it really is. But it has got one redeeming feature. It has one main weapon of surprise, and that is really good DPM. You're looking at this tank, just stock DPM with the woodpecker gun that just goes bloop, and then again after 3 seconds bloop and bloop. Just, it goes like that. It's like a constant drip of water on a hard rock. You're looking at 2,503 base DPM. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Tankers of Blitz Universe, you've heard it correctly. 2,503 base DPM. You don't want to lose that 3 in case you leave an enemy on 2 health. Then you're really happy that you have 2,503 base DPM. But if you're going to run it with your cola, with your case of cola and your can of cola, and you're going to run it with the rammer and you're going to activate adrenaline, and you're pushing your DPM with AP that is over 3.5k. You're looking at 3,631 DPM. Of course, you've only got 160 penetration, so that's really shit. And you might want to use your APCR. But even if you're using double food and your adrenaline and calibrated shells, it's still nearly 2.8k. in a tier 8 battle that's number 18 out of 139 tanks. Yes, basically every shot that will be fired at you will hit and penetrate. You might catch the occasional bounce on that angled front plate if you're very lucky, and just at an auto bounce angle on the top of your gun shield 1 out of 100 times on the tracks, etc. You can't play this tank held down and expect to bounce. You just don't. But play it like the mobile flanker that it is. It is slow. It is a light tank in nature, medium tank by name. And the reason I'm doing this, I know I can't chase a T-54 lightweight, but you can see that the Borsig has been blown up by the Red Borsig, and the Red Borsig had also blown up our IS. And there he pops up on the radar because he realizes what is happening now. And he also noticed me. I'm just sizing up the competition. You don't want to run into which one. I don't really want to fight any one of them head on. But I especially don't want to fight a Pantera or a 54 lightweight. So let's just take my chances here against the Borsig. I have my HE loaded. Just a few shells, not much, but just a few shells. There we go. One shot into him. Ram. And there we go. Adrenaline on your gun shield. Yes, once more on your gun shield. There we go. Hello, baby. Say hello to 2503 base DPM with AP. But I was using my HE shells, and that means that with my double food and my calibrated shells and adrenaline rolling, I had a DPM of 4142. And of course my penetration is only 42 mils, but that's enough to go through a Borsig. Switching back to AP, going to shoot this T-54 lightweight up the ass, and T-32 is going to shoot him again, and I'm going to shoot him again, and he has fight, but he has to roll around, and he doesn't have a shot on me. I'm just burning through it. It's a really squishy tank. Don't expect to carry games all the time. This one was an epic one I had, and I'm looking at this tank and I'm thinking, I really want to kill you. Please shoot him again. No. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him just for some more damage. And then a T-32 rams him to death, which is, well, I would have wanted to have the Redley and the nickel, etc. But holy crap! 3,710 damage per minute. In a pew soft banana medium tank, I'm getting the high caliber as bottom tier. How's that for a sales pitch, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe? Oskin Steel. And that's a little review of the 4.7s. I would suggest you would get either the T23 E3 or the big bundle, because that one is good value for money, make no mistake about that. But as always, it's your money. If you want to buy the tank, by all means do so. If you leave them in the garage, then yeah, why not? Catch you all in the next video. Cheers, happy tanking!